If you've always wanted to create your own trading robot, you're in the right place. I'm the Quant. I develop algorithmic trading robots. I code in C#, and everything I'm going to show you here runs on Ctrader, a free and powerful platform. In this series, we'll build a complete trading robot together, step by step, on Ctrader. Not a magic bot. Not some copy-paste thing you don't understand. A robot you will code, test, and truly master. Quick mandatory warning. What you'll see here is not financial advice. We're talking about code, logic, and testing. Here's the plan for the training. First, we'll build a plug-and-play robot. The idea is simple. The robot doesn't know your strategy. It only handles entries and exits based on an indicator. Change the indicator, the robot adapts. No need to recode everything every time. Next, we'll create a custom indicator. This indicator can either give you an entry signal or help filter market conditions. Once we have that, we move on to backtesting. We'll run historical tests, read the results, and learn how to spot what's promising and what isn't. Then we'll go further with optimization, not to cheat or overfit, but to understand which parameters matter and how not to get tricked by pretty numbers. Finally, we'll wrap it up with a clean user interface, clear parameters, money management options, and a robot you can configure without touching the code. Now that you know where we're headed, it's time to get our hands dirty. If you already have Ctrader and know the platform, you can skip straight to episode 2. Otherwise, stay here because the first step is to install Ctrader and set up your first template robot. We won't start coding just yet. We're laying the groundwork first. So, open your browser and go to ctrader.com. You'll want the desktop version. That's the one I'll be using throughout the series. Click on Download or Get Ctrader, then install it like any other software. Once Ctrader is installed, log in with a broker account that supports Ctrader. If you don't have one yet, most brokers offer free demo accounts, perfect for testing robots with no risk. Zone 1, Trade, the core of the application. The first area is Trade. This is where you see your charts, your instruments, your positions, and where you can place manual orders. Watch lists. On the left, you have the watch lists. Click on New Watch List. Name it USD. Then click the small plus next to the name and add the 7 major pairs. EURUSD, GBP/USD, AUD/USD, NZD/USD, USD/JPY, USD/CHF, USD/CAD. Done. Your first watch list is created. In the center, the chart. This is where you display your indicators, drawings, and market structure. For example, you can change the chart layout here and switch the price display to Japanese candlesticks, for example. If this pop-up window appears, it's asking what you prefer the scroll wheel to do. Personally, I choose Go Back in Time. For zooming, simply hold the Ctrl key and use the scroll wheel to zoom in or out. You can also customize your charts. Right-click, Color Settings. You can choose candle colors, background, volumes. Everything is customizable. You can add indicators in 3 clicks or even draw on the chart. For example, I take the Fibonacci tool, draw from the high to the low, and that's it. Below the chart, you have the information panel, essential tabs, positions, your open trades orders, your pending orders, history, all your past positions. Alerts, the ones placed on the chart, little bell icon. Transactions, deposits and withdrawals. Journal, internal Ctrader messages. Algo, messages and errors from your robots. When we debug robots, these tabs will be vital. The order panel. On the right is the trading area. You can send market, limit, stop, and stop limit orders and manage stop loss, take profit, and position size. Depending on the broker, you may have Trading Central, Auto Chartist, or automatic analysis tools. Not all brokers provide them. Just below, you see the DOM, the depth of market. It shows liquidity and pending order levels in the market. And at the bottom, you will find news and the economic calendar built into the application. Auto Chartist here. I opened an account directly through the Ctrader platform, and I have access to Auto Chartist. It's an automated tool that scans all patterns across all time frames and sorts them for you. Zone 2, Copy Trading. Now let's move to copy. Ctrader lets you copy profitable strategies in a few clicks. You can allocate part of your capital to a provider, useful to study what winning robots do or to compare your performance with the market. Analyze. Before going to Algo, let's look at Analyze. Here you can see the detailed performance of your account: profits, drawdown, volume, history, gain distribution by asset, everything in real time. When your robots run, this is where you confirm whether they're making money or burning your account. Now click on Algo. This is the most important area of the training. Here you can create, launch, test, and optimize your robots. Your first robot. Click on CBot, New. Choose Create a new algorithm. Name, First CBot. Language, C#. Then check. Use a template and choose Bollinger Bands sample. We've now created a Ctrader robot. And to finish, click Build, and there you go. Your first robot is created. Backtesting. Go to the Backtesting tab. Click Play. That's it. You just ran your first robot backtest. All right, great. The results are positive. Now let's look at the backtest interface. We're on the equity curve. This shows whether your strategy produces a meaningful curve, or, like here, a curve that isn't amazing but still positive. Next to it, you have trade statistics. This section is crucial because it gives you all the key data: number of trades, winners, losers, drawdown, and of course the profit. For this robot, we can see it doesn't close positions when it stops running. That's why there are still open trades. Let's go to History. Here you can review every position one by one. Then Events. This shows everything the robot does: opening a position, closing it, and later in the training we'll even see how to modify a position from code. And finally, Logs. This is where we spend most of our time when debugging a robot. If you get an error and you're trying to track it down, this is where you'll find the answer. We'll cover that too later in the training. Let's see if optimization makes them even better. With the gear icon, you can set the balance, test period, and data quality. I recommend the ticks mode. It includes slippage and real market microstructure. For a quick test, M1 is enough. On the right, you'll find the optimizable parameters. I set the risk on 1% for C. Further right, the optimization criteria, such as drawdown, profit, risk-reward ratio. Some robots use a get fitness on function. We will come back to it. It's a custom score you code yourself. The GA icon enables genetic optimization. The grid mode tests all possible combinations. And in resources, you choose how many CPU cores you allocate to calculations. All right, now let's see what this optimization gives us. And there we go. We found a nice curve with 35% equity growth and a 7% drawdown. All the strategy statistics are displayed below the charts. Total deals, winning deals, consecutive wins, losing deals, consecutive losses. And thanks to continuous optimization, we also found 46% with a 6.65% drawdown and 54% with a 7.76% drawdown. Here, you can also review every position one by one. Conclusion. That's it. You now understand the entire Ctrader application in broad strokes. We're done for this first episode. If you have any questions or you ran into any issues, join us on Discord. The link is in the description. In the next episode, we will create your first indicator. You will write your first lines of code. Episode 2, creating your first custom indicator. Grab a coffee, time to code.